So when someone's, maybe on their way to moving in with you, let's say they bring in a lot of clothing and they overfill your hamper, the best thing to do is just do selective washing. So find the things that you need and you know that you need to wash, and just go through the wash like this, the dirty clothes, and find what you want to wash and then just wash it. And then when that other person comes over, what you want to do is say, hey, you want to wash your own clothes? Now, if you want to be a really nice guy, you just wash it all and dry it, and then ask them if they want to put up the dry clothes. Or if you if you want to be real giving and real charitable, then just do their own wash and put it up, and good karma will come to you, and good things will work out. You put out there good energy comes back.
It's important, to be giving. You want to be a giving person. The reason why is because, well, being charitable is kind of the whole purpose of the gospel anyway. Being, a good person and doing the right thing. It's the only way to go, really.
I mean, what I have to say is, if someone's, using your place or whatever, it's okay. It could be anybody, really, It's okay to open your door up and do what you need to do for whoever, That's what I say, It's better to be charitable because mi casa is your casa. I learned that from Brando. And, Brando made a lot of sense. I mean, that lady that got beat up in California by the police, she was an illegal alien, and they pulled her over and beat her up. He said, mi casa is your casa. I mean, ultimately, you're going to be facing the Lord one day, and he's going to say, well, why didn't you help that poor person out? I just want to review this. And you're going to say, well, I didn't know who you were. And then the Lord's going to say, well, why weren't you thinking of me? Right? I wear my thick socks today. Because the idea, and especially directed toward the Catholic, stop being so judgmental. And I don't mean judgmental about moral decisions, because I know you guys are real forgiving. I mean judgmental about everyday things, especially art. See, the Catholic are like, no, that's not how it goes. The reason why is because I sang this song, and I learned it in choral practice, and I learned this hymn, I learned how to recite this a certain way. It doesn't match any of that in their subconscious mind. That's because they were on their knees too much praying to Mary. That's the wrong person to pray to. You think Mary was as forgiving as Jesus? No. Mary didn't die on the cross. Jesus did. He did it for forgiveness reasons. All right? Jesus was like, I forgive you, now kill me. Right? The idea here is to remember that there's only one God of the universe. That's Jesus. And he's pretty much the Son of God. It makes a lot of sense. It's called the Trinity. As long as you know that Jesus loves you, and Jesus is the ruler of the universe, then you'll eventually do the right thing, and you'll let people come into your house, and you'll help them out with things, and you'll do things that you don't understand why you're doing, because Jesus is your commander, and he's more powerful than the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. He's more powerful than the United States and all their evil rulers, right, that want to legalize abortion and all this stuff and censor people. Right, we're not in communism. I can say whatever I want. Triple ties. Now, some people might censor the show and they'll just show the visual images, and then some people may not. They may want to hear it. I think they should hear it. I mean, ultimately, I'm screwed up, But everybody is, and they have charisma because of it. Because you have a character, you have challenges. They can be mental challenges or physical challenges, but you always have a challenge. Jesus comes into your life and he says, don't worry about that. I've got it. Jesus is the one that says, I've got this. You don't have it. You don't know what you're doing. Probably why you're watching my show. Don't worry about it. Jesus will take over. He'll fix your problem. Just sit back and relax. Eventually you just let go and Jesus takes over, right? He told my finger to push this button. Oh, and please subscribe. Crazy.
The reason I did that is because Linda left her card right there. So that's her card. I'm picking it up and putting it in my pocket. This is my shoehorn. It got in the way. His name is Shoehorn. She left her card. Grab the card. Now we're gonna go take it to her. Or maybe, if I'm more exact, mine. Or we can just kind of go like this. Well, hand relaxed, then pick it up. There we go. So sometimes I use mime to show things, and that's because we all do. Well, as long as I vlog it, I'll be A-okay. Right, David Bowie?
Right, Cole. You're absolutely right. Cole, you remind me of the babe. What babe? Babe with the power. What power? Power of voodoo. Hoodoo. You do. Do what? Remind me of the babe. I saw my baby.
Oh, somebody called. Annoy me all day. Annoy me, annoy me, annoy me all day. You're going to annoy me all day. You're going to annoy me all day. Annoy me, annoy me, annoy me all day. Annoy me, annoy me, annoy me all day. So I have to bring Linda's card back because she left the card at the townhome.
At my townhome.
Isn't that a pretty little mouse car? I guess it's not that annoying. The world. You got Jack in a Box drive-through. Tacos are okay. There's always something. Got these things right here. The thing about this thing, though, that you're doing this is you got to watch out for things like that because they have numbers on them. But you know what? A lot of times you put those stuff in your phone and you don't really have to worry about it because, well, for one thing, they can't get into your, well, there was a case where there was some terrorist activity or something like that with this guy that had an iPhone. He was like Al Qaeda or something, or he was related to terrorists, and they wanted to open his iPhone. But the FBI couldn't because of the encryption codes. So they wanted Apple to release the encryption codes. And Apple said no. They're like, well, this guy's a terrorist. He's part of Al Qaeda. We don't care. Apple said no. Now with me, Apple said yes. Apple said yes. Right. I think they ended up getting into the phone somehow. I don't know how. They had to get a court order, take Apple to court or something. But they ended up catching the Al Qaeda guy, whatever. But he had an iPhone, and there was some kind of something on his phone that was dangerous, and they needed encryption codes to get in because Apple, they've got a very good security. So, still at 1 mile left. Got it on E. And here's a nice shot of Carrollton. And me. I'm super happy. That's Carrollton right there. We're crossing a bridge. Whoa, 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 look at the bridge. Whoa, whoa, whee!